next up, you have the San Francisco 49ers at home facing the Green Bay Packers. So I think the Packers are the biggest threat to the Niners at this point in the NFC. You look at the rest of the NFC, you have the Lions, you have the Bucks, and of course, not the Niners are playing the Packers this week. I don't think there's a serious threat to the Niners in the NFC at this point. The Cowboys were eliminated. I thought the Cowboys and the Rams were the biggest threats possibly. And, the Eagles, before they completely crapped the bed, you would say they would be, but that was like middle of the season saying that the Eagles would compete with them. But obviously that's not the case. The Eagles sucked. Is Nick Sirianni going to be gone? I'm interested. Do you guys think that Nick Sirianni is going to be gone after this year? Interested to hear your thoughts on that one. But yeah, back to the Niners and Packers. There's no serious threat to the Niners, and the Packers are the biggest threat. So, but I think the Niners shouldn't have too much of an issue with the Packers. Now, I said that about the Cowboys. I thought the Cowboys would be fine. Didn't think they'd have too much of an issue. I thought it would be close, maybe. But I think this is going to be another game this weekend where the Packers are going to be competitive throughout the game. They're going to keep it close. But then the Niners, they're just going to pull away at the end. Brock Purdy or CMC, one of those guys are going to make the extra play. Now, one issue for the Niners I do have is the offensive line. Other than Trent Williams, the offensive line is not great. The offensive line is not very good. But Brock Purdy, Kyle Shanahan, they can kind of work around that because of all the playmakers they have, and Debo and CMC and Kittle and Ayuk. I don't think I said Ayuk, but all those guys can make a big play. And, I'm not saying the Packers can make that big play. I mean, Jordan Love continues to play the way he has. Good, but now he's going to be playing against a different kind of defense, a lot more tighter windows. The Niners are going to make it a lot more difficult to really throw on them. So we'll see how Jordan Love plays. I could see this being a game where Jordan Love hits a brick wall. I mean, Jordan Love has looked incredible, but I think this could be a game where maybe doesn't look horrible, but let's say maybe Jordan Love doesn't look as good as he looked, just because of how good the Niners are, and the windows are going to be much more tighter, and these receivers are going to I mean they're capable. They did very good last week, and they've been hot. Jordan Love is actually second in the league in touchdown passes, believe it or not, but then they could make big plays, absolutely, and the way Aaron Jones is running is pretty good, but I think that the Packers' offensive line and the Packers are going to struggle to run the football in this game, and I think they're going to put a lot of pressure on Jordan Love, and I think Jordan Love can make a couple plays, like I said, but I just don't think that the Packers are going to be able to outscore the Niners, and I don't think the Packers are going to. But yeah, I just don't really see the Packers being able to win this one. That 49ers defensive line going to get after Love and just make it really, really difficult on Jordan Love to make some plays. It's going to be hard for Love to step up. It's going to be hard for him to get out of the pocket. And, his receivers could get open. I think they can make a couple plays, but I don't think it's going to be enough. So I got Niners. Like I said, I think the game is going to be competitive throughout. I think that the Niners or the Packers defense is going to hang in there, but the Niners are just going to pull away at the end, and then that's going to be the difference. So